Hello shifters and welcome back to a brand new video. I have purple hair now. Interesting. Just wanted to address that. I love it. This is quite an interesting video I'm gonna make today. I did not plan on making this at all until like an hour ago. I'm gonna give some background information. I can feel this is gonna be a long video, so just chill, sit back, grab a snack. Um, so randomly, I decided to just go on TikTok, as one does, and I was thinking about shifting. And then randomly, I was like, I want to try and shift through lucid dreams again. Because before shifting, I was doing lucid dreams, and my lucid dream journey has been quite insane, let's just say. And I don't know, I was just like, I want to learn how to shift through lucid dreams again. Like, I go through this, like, I swear every few months. I'll be like, I should try through lucid dreaming again. And I just went to TikTok search and I just looked up lucid dreaming. I just wanted to have more ideas. I just want to, like, refresh my brain on how to lucid dream. Like, I know how, but I wanted to refresh my brain because it's been a while since I've lucid dreamt. And I was scrolling for a little bit and I found this girl's TikTok about shifting through lucid dreams, right? We all know about the lucid dream method, but she was saying why sometimes you have a problem with creating portals in your DR is because you're not confident. And that got me thinking for a second. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I didn't watch her entire video. I'm gonna try and link her in the description, her video in the description. She made this video like a long time ago, like in March, but it got me thinking. So I'll try and link it in the description. And she was just going on about your belief system, right? And I didn't watch the entire thing, but so I don't fully remember what she said. But a light bulb just flickered in my head. And all of a sudden, like, I had like an epiphany. And I really, really, really wanted to share it with you guys. I wrote everything down in my notes app, and then I wrote everything down on paper. And I'm going to kind of go through that. Because I feel like sometimes people have a problem with shifting through lucid dreams is they can't make portals, or they lose control of their dreams, or someone stops them, things like that. And this is going to be a video on how to overcome those problems that we have. Also, if you hear a fly in my room, I have a giant horsefly in my room who's just been living in here for like the past 3 days. And I haven't killed him because I'm deadly scared of flies. Anyway, really random. He's on the phone right now. I hate flies. Just ignore his buzzing the best you can. I'm so sorry. Get out of here. I'm just gonna wait for him to calm down. You good? Yeah, rub your butt. Anyway. Shit, what was I saying? Right, so people just have a lot of, not a lot of problems, but I definitely see a lot. I've come through a lot of problems with trying to lucid dream. Lucid dream in general. Like, people would just, I can do a whole video on my lucid dreams, but like, I have problems with people just stopping me from lucid dreaming every chance I get. So I gave up on that for like a little bit before I got back into it. And these are just some ways to get through these problems, right? So dreams are from your subconscious, right? Most of us, I think, know this. Your dreams come from your subconscious giving you messages. Like, that's why we have dreams about our teeth falling out. It's telling us, like, hey, you have a lot of deep anxiety, or you have a lot of this, you have a lot of repressed trauma, things like that. It's your subconscious giving you messages. And your subconscious just holds your entire belief system, right? I'm looking down at my paper, of course. And by lucid dreaming, you're exploring your subconscious mind, okay? Your beliefs reflect very, very easily in the dream state because of your subconscious. Your subconscious reflects everything out to you in the 3D, in the 4D, everywhere. Just your 4D does it much faster. Your 4D is like in your mind or your brain. or dreams, right? That's why in dreams we can typically summon a water bottle immediately, or change the weather, or decide I want to have green hair, and then boom, you know? Because things are manifesting much faster in the 4D because you're believing it'll happen. There's always a delay in the 3D, right? And so these beliefs that we have can reflect our lucid dreaming experiences and what happens in them, right? So I'm going to go over like 3 different examples of lucid dreams I've had and just the differences in them, right? So I don't know if these are fully in order of when I got them, but these are the order I put them in. So one of the first times I tried to shift through a lucid dream, like, I just opened my eyes and I was suddenly aware I was in a dream. This is how most of my lucid dreams happen. I don't do anything special. I'll just suddenly be like, oh, this is a dream suddenly. I don't know why. That's just how I've lucid dreamt. I've never looked at something and been like, wait a second, that's a dream. Well, I think I have a few times, but typically the most common way I lucid dream is just waking up in a lucid dream, right? And so I woke up and I was like in my living room, and because of my past lucid dream experiences, I believed, oh my gosh, I only have a very short amount of time to do this before I get out of the dream or the dream ends. Immediately, because I believe that, that is what's going to happen. And my subconscious reflected that. And so I looked over at my wall and I was like trying to trace out a portal, right? And I was like trying to make a portal happen, but I was rushing it. And then I was like, no, it's not working. It's not working. Every belief I had was just reflecting out, and my dream ended in like 3 seconds because I believed that it was going to happen in a very short amount of time or whatever, right? And I wrote this down in my dream journal, and I kind of realized that. I kept note of all that, right? Second dream I had. I was in the kitchen, I think, talking to my mother, and we were talking, and then suddenly I was like, oh my gosh, I'm lucid dreaming right now. This is really vivid. It was very, very vivid. Like, to the point where I thought it was a shift for a second. But I don't know how I realized it was a dream. I just did. And I was just like, hey, I'll be right back. I just gotta go to my room. Because I was like, okay, I can't do this in front of people because people will try and stop me from doing this. And they can't know, right? I have to do this on my own time. And so I went back to my room. And I was like, again, I sort of rushed it. Not as much as the other one, but I was like, okay, this dream, I just told myself, this dream will last longer, right? It's not going to last short. This dream isn't short. It's going to be longer. And so it was. But I went to my room and I was like, okay, I have to hurry up and somehow get myself to shift. Like, find my DR room around me. So what I wanted to do was manifest my DR room in my dream and then wake up like that, you know? Like, I thought it would be better if I had my DR room around me in my dream, and then it'd be easier to just, because I was in there, in my DR in my dream, I could wake up easier. I just stuttered so hard. I hope that made sense. I'm so sorry. And then I was just trying every possible way, like, but I didn't fully believe any of these would work for some reason. But I was just like, okay, I gotta make a portal. But I thought I was way too into this dream. Like, this dream was too realistic for me. I was way too grounded in it. Those were my beliefs. I was like, this is way too realistic. Nothing is happening. It was like the 3D, right? Because I was having a problem, like, here in the 3D. I can't just look at the wall and summon a portal, right? I can't do that here in the 3D. I can't just be like, oh, boom, make a portal, make a portal. That's how it felt in my dream. And so I reflected that. And so nothing was happening for a good little bit, right? And then so months go by and I haven't had another lucid dream. And then I kind of had this idea. I was like, I think I need to incorporate the portal already in my dream, as if it's natural, as if it's already exists in there. Like, I don't create anything. It is just a normal part of my day. It is just a normal thing that happens in my dream, right? That was my thought process. And so the next time I had a lucid dream, This one was weird. I was like at a dinner party with like these fancy people. I was in like a mansion. It was like my house, but like 10 times bigger, and the layout was 10 times weirder. It was a dream. But I was like at this dinner party, and I'm just thinking, this is so boring. I hate fancy dinner parties. Like, I'm wearing a dress. And then suddenly I was like, this is a dream. And I was like still in the dream mindset. This was my plan. I was like, I have to stay in the dream mindset as if I'm already dreaming, especially if there's other people around me. I have to pretend I am part of the dream and part of the script, right? So I was like, oh, please excuse me, like whatever, acting all fancy. And then I just slowly walk out of my room, like walking towards my room, and I start like affirming, like making these things in my head, saying, oh, I want to get out of this dinner party. I'm going to go to the portal that's in my closet and get out of here secretly. Nobody knows I have this portal in my closet. I'll go to it, right? And so I go to my closet that's back there, and I'm just like picturing like, yeah, when I pull away these clothes, there's gonna be a portal behind there. And there was. I pulled the clothes, and lo and behold, there was a portal. And it worked. The difference was so the difference was I had kind of made a rule in my dream that, oh, the only way that these portals are going to work is if I incorporate it and act as if it's natural. Then it will work. And it did. I created a rule in my dream. This is the part of the video where I'm going to give you this. Make rules for your dreams. This is the main part. Okay? So how I see these are like unbroken affirmations. Like, it's like you're affirming, like, oh, there's a portal in my room, there's a portal in my room, except it's a rule. It has to be there. Nothing can break this rule because you applied it. There is a portal in my room, right? This is just how I saw it. Like, nothing can break this rule. Only I can decide when this rule is broken or not. And that's how I got that portal in my room. I was like, yep, there's a portal in my room. I hope this is starting to make sense. If it's not, please comment any questions or whatever, and I'll do my best to clear things up. So basically, make rules for your dreams as if they are affirmations, but like unbroken things. Because these rules, when you hear the term a rule, it's like it has to be applied. Like, or like law of assumption. It's the law. Like, it's the law of our universe that is just already applied. It is already there. When you set a rule to your subconscious will already apply it into your dream. So make different rules. I gave some examples that could help you. One that I am applying to my dreams is now every time I lucid dream, the only way I can go back to this original reality is if I shift to my desired reality. I can't wake up here. I have to wake up in my desired reality and then shift back to my OR. That is the only way I can get back here from a lucid dream, is by shifting. So guess what? My subconscious is going to apply that in my dream because that's my rule. That is my rule to this dream, to my next lucid dreams, is that when I wake up from the dream, I will wake up in my desired reality because I can't wake up here. Other rules you can say, like, in your dreams, you go wherever you want. Like, just, it's a rule. Like, oh, I'm in a lucid dream. I can go wherever I want. It's that simple. Or another one, every dream I have, there is a secret place only I know about with portals that take me anywhere. Dreams are literally infinite. You can have anything in a dream. So automatically that means that by my rules, there is a place in my dream realm with portals that takes me anywhere I want. Harry Potter, Maze Runner, MCU, MHA, The Walking Dead, I don't care. I can go anywhere because there's those, it's a portal room in these dreams. Every dream has them. Every dream does technically have them. They do. Every dream will have this because dreams are infinite, right? You can even say your rules. Your dream is a portal itself. Your dream is you using that to get to another reality. You are falling asleep here and then you enter your dream, and then that is your like highway to different places, right? That is your road to other places. That's your rule. That's just how your dreams work. My dreams work by I have to wake up in my desired reality every time I wake up. And I have to incorporate my portals into my reality naturally. Those are my rules. Now make up your rules, right? This is one of my favorite ones. Once you become lucid, you are now the god of your dream realm. I love this one because it is your subconscious that automatically makes it your dream realm, which automatically makes you the god of your dream realm because you control everything, right? That's a rule. Like you're just the god of your dream realm, right? And how I like, you don't have to solidify any of these rules just by saying, oh, this is how my dreams work. Like this is just the rules of my dream. This is just how they work. Once you just decide that, boom, your subconscious is like, yep, that's how it goes. Like that's just what happens, you know? I like to write them in my dream journal though, because that's like where most of my beliefs go and stuff like that. Like when I talk about my dreams. So like I write down like I finally found my rules to my dream. These are the rules, right? But yeah, they are automatically applied by your subconscious. Like right now as you're realizing, as you're learning about rules of dreams, your subconscious is taking this in and being like, "Oh, so what are our rules?" Now you decide your rules right now. Come up with your own too. Like these are just some of rules that I thought of and I found for myself. Come up with your own. Or take these ones. I couldn't care less. And I think this is why dream journals are really important, especially for me, because I found these rules by writing down my dreams and what to do differently, what I do right, what I do wrong in lucid dreams, like how they work, what happens. Like every time I write them down, I find different patterns that I do in my dreams and how I break them. That's how I figured out a rule in my dream is that I have to incorporate the portals because of my dream journal. So I think dream journals can be important to help you find more rules to apply. Like you may discover more and more. You may have 100 different rules that help you, you know? Or maybe you only have 3. Whatever works for you, whatever you want, right? If you want to have just one rule, and that's, oh, my dream does whatever I want, that's a rule, right? I really hope this made sense. I did no planning for this video except for like the hour I did it. Usually I plan my videos for like days just to get my thoughts in order so I know exactly what I'm saying and I have it written down and everything. This was so spur of the moment. Just cuz I like just thought of this now. Like I just came to this epiphany that you can make rules for your dreams and then they apply. So I really, really hope this helps you shifters with shifting through lucid dreams. And if you want me to do more lucid dream videos at all, like how to start lucid dreaming, how to enter your lucid dreams, if you want to hear about my lucid dreams, my crazy, crazy lucid dreams I've had, let me know. Anything you want, comment down below. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I also have Google Forms in the description for reality shifting, like confessions, Q&A, if you want to fill those out for future content. And check out my main channel where I do things other than reality shifting, where I just do vlogs, gaming, random shenanigans. Anyway, I really hope this helped you, and good luck, shifters. And yeah. I hope this helped you. And good luck, shifters. Love you guys.